Hi, welcome to Tonic Studios. I'm Jodie Johnson and this is...
Alison.
And we're going to introduce you to the brand new showcase, and this is your little star box. Right, so we are going to play with this beautiful box. Now, what are we getting, Al?
Oh my gosh, this is going to be boxes, this is going to be cards, this is going to be tags, everything in this one die set. So you have a big star, you have a gorgeous pattern to fit into that star.
Is that holly I can see on
It is holly.
I like that.
Isn't that beautiful?
That's lovely. Yeah.
This could decorate your home. This could be, you could do a spinner in the middle to decorate your tree.
I'm looking at the size of those, and you'll be able to tell. The leaping deer, does the centres of the leaping deer fit in there?
Oh, I don't know.
It looks about the same, doesn't it?
It could always be an extra layer, couldn't
could.
it, if it was a bit
Absolutely.
smaller. So then you have panels then that go inside here. So you have a gorgeous holly. Look at the size of these.
They make nice baubles just on their own.
Absolutely. So you've got 3 beautiful holly leaves there, all meeting in the centre. If you like a little bit of inky. Inky. If you like a little bit of paper piecing, I think these are going to be amazing.
I like the addition scrolls. Are the scrolls
stunning?
Pretty.
It is stunning. I can see these being used a lot. Then we have Happy Holidays. And then, oh gosh, this is reading back to front now, isn't it? Hang on, have we got one here written?
It's the season.
Tis the season.
Oh, tis the season. Of course it is. Of course it is. But if you don't want to put the circle inside, then you've got a gorgeous banner.
I like a good banner because I can put the stamps on it as well.
Stunning, stunning. But I like the fact that it all swirls. You've got that lovely roll on there. And then you've got the dies that fit in. Right, here we go.
Ho, ho, ho.
Happy Holidays. Christmas Hugs.
Summit Snow. Let it snow.
Let it snow and Joy. So they are lovely little sentiments, aren't they? You've got a hanger on the top, so you can make it into a bauble. And then you have the actual components that make the box.
Now, I'm thinking anybody that liked the decadent drawers,
yes,
the carousel,
yes,
this is on the same sort of ilk, isn't it?
Absolutely, absolutely.
Like
Let me just pop. Oh gosh, you know you've taken them off, and you don't know. It's like a jigsaw, then, isn't it? They are going to go back on. But even if you liked your clean and simple cards, you could have the outer card shape, but these could be cut into cards because they verso dies.
Absolutely, but because we've just got the outside edges as well, although it's a star, let's face it, a star doesn't have to be for Christmas, it can be for any time of the year.
Exactly.
You can make just a plain one with no problem at all, and it can go for all seasons.
Yeah.
Decorate it up with your pumpkins, flowers, florals.
Anything. So we've got patterns for the edges of our boxes as well. So we've got 2 different patterns there. And we'll show you those.
And they're not Christmas, are they?
They're not. None of them are. So if you want to use your plain colours on the top.
Nice.
Your pattern papers.
Lovely.
And then just, these always almost remind me of the tribal patterns.
What's that one for?
That is your draw front. If I ruin
that's a bit
the
smart,
set,
isn't it?
look at the draw front.
They're
Look
brilliant.
at the shape of this. No, this one. So pretty. It fits perfectly, but the handle also fits into the side panel.
I like that because there's nothing more annoying than when you put your handle on and it covers the detail up.
Fits it perfectly.
Very nice.
And look at the leaves on there. Oh, make sure I got that the right way. Look at the holly leaves.
You can really see the holly leaves there where you couldn't really see them in the die set.
In the die.
It was harder to pick out in the die set.
Absolutely stunning.
It's beautiful. Absolutely love it. And I love the fact that the drawers are not square.
They're not.
It's only
They're
something
not.
really simple, but when you take the drawers out, the little diamonds.
Cute,
Yeah.
isn't it?
It is. It is really, really cute. I love it.
And it's quite a substantial drawer as well.
Yeah.
It's not a teeny tiny drawer.
They're really, really pretty. I like that Happy Holidays though. The Happy Holidays is beautiful.
It's very clean.
Oh yeah, it's
Isn't it?
clean, crisp,
Yeah.
lovely.
It's quite art deco in the.
Yeah.
Yeah, really, really pretty. I like that. I like that a lot.
But then if you wanted to go all out Christmas, then you could.
You could. I mean, pattern papers. Look at that one with pattern papers on.
Stunning, isn't it?
They're really nice.
But
So how many drawers do we get? 1, 2,
Five.
3, 5 drawers. So if we could actually, sorry, I'm on my Advent mode.
You're always in Advent mode,
I am.
Jodie.
So 5, 10, 15, 20.
You need 5 of
So
them.
I'd need 5 of them.
But that is a substantial ornament for Christmas then, isn't it?
Absolutely is. I mean, if you didn't get those, I mean, they called decadent drawers, they were, weren't they?
Yes.
Yeah, if you didn't manage to get hold of the decadent drawers, then you could do it like this and do your advent calendar with your all those little drawers in there as well.
Absolutely.
I like that.
And you've got one for Christmas Day as well. Because you don't always get one for Christmas Day.
I know, but you do get lots of chocolates on Christmas Day, don't you?
That is true.
Breakfast is chocolate on Christmas Day.
Yeah, it's only Christmas Day and Easter are the only 2 days you're allowed to eat chocolate for breakfast. And
Yeah.
Absolutely. But
Christmas is the only day you're allowed to drink for breakfast as well.
it's your Prosecco, isn't it?
Or a Guinness, whatever.
Well,
Anything to
whatever
take
you fancy.
anything to get me through that 6 o'clock start.
oh Lord. It'll get earlier.
I'm going to say.
No, it won't.
It'll get earlier. I remember a 4 o'clock
Put a
start.
lock on our door before that happens.
Oh dear.
But you've got your little hanging hook.
Lovely.
Look at that. That is absolutely amazing.
Really, really, really pretty.
Isn't it gorgeous?
Yeah, I love it.
So that's your decoration for your tree.
It's a nice size, isn't it? It's not too big and it's not too small. It's just
You know, if you've got that big super duper present.
that big. You mean the bikes?
Look at that for a tag on
The ones that you
those.
wrap in the black bin liners.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But a
Do
big
kids still have
bow.
presents like that now? All they have is kit tech now, isn't it? So it's all small
When they're
boxes.
little, they do, don't they?
Yeah.
When they little. What if you've got a car? Some people have a car, don't they? With the keys attached to
Don't
that.
no. Don't tell my kids that. No, they're not.
My son never had a car.
They're not having a car. That's beyond the
Do you want to pop that one over as well? Look at this for a card shape. Look at the shape on that. Let's bring it forward for you. So this is done with 3 of the star shapes, folded in half, and 2 are stuck there. So you could fold that flat and that will still go in an envelope.
It's Patrick
Patrick.
from SpongeBob. It is, look.
Oh, bless.
Can you see Patrick the starfish?
Oh, Jodie. Oh, bless you.
Do you know something? As a mum, that is something that I really, really miss. All this sort of kids' programmes, what they were into.
You could still watch them if you want to.
I know, but it's not the same, is it?
My daughter's really into Bluey at the moment, and that's one of the most fantastic kids' films, kids' TV series I've ever seen. It's just, it is the antithesis of Peppa Pig, which I cannot stand.
Oh dear. I don't remember. I have heard of Peppa Pig, but mine was a little bit too old for that. He was just about coming out of it all when the Teletubbies came in.
Oh, my daughter was mad on Teletubbies.
Oh. Yeah, they didn't thrill me, Teletubbies. I didn't mind watching Rosie and Jim. I didn't mind, what was the other one you used to watch? I can't even think now.
Amy was Teletubbies and Devon was Bob the Builder.
Oh, you did watch Bob the Builder. Can't think of the other one.
Right,
Was Rosie and Jim the one that spoke? No, Tilly, Tom and
Oh,
Tiny,
Tots TV.
Tiny.
Tots TV. My sister was into that. She's much
There we
younger.
are. That's the other one.
So with this, it actually comes with the pocket and the magnetic
Comes with
sheet
the
as well.
pocket and the sheet. That was
Nice.
handy, isn't they?
Yeah, absolutely. It's just
know,
nice to
you-
have the storage.
If you've got the big folders, then they'll fit in the folders. If you haven't, then they just sit on the shelf.
Yeah, brilliant.
So amazing.
Absolutely
Right,
brilliant.
let's make a start.
Go
shall
for
we?
it. Let's have a look.
So I'm going to start with the outer part. So I'm starting with this. If I take that out, I'm starting with this bit here. So you get 2 of them. So it's these pieces here. If I bring the die set in again, it's this one here and this one here. And all the sides pop up. Look for the side that has no tabs and then bring it around. No, I got that wrong again. Go that way and that way.
So
You want no tabs on the top.
So I'm looking at this, and this is Craft Perfect, because we're putting the matte and layer on, then we're going to get away
Makes
with that
it
lighter
thicker.
one. Yeah,
Yeah?
absolutely.
So the pizza has 3. The one in the middle, or the one on the end here, is your base. They come up and they sit on the other side. So that's,
Do you know what I'd be doing?
well,
I'd be sticking all those together like that first.
and then bring the other one.
And then coming in and working that bit
Yeah.
out.
We'll do it like that. So
I make that many boxes.
you do, fair play. I think you've made enough boxes to keep the country
Can you
happy.
move forward a
Oh,
bit? That-
sorry, I'm cutting
Ah.
it again. So glue your base. There we are. And then we're going to come in then. So this size has 2 tabs. No tabs on that one, so obviously that is going to sit there.
I love how I want to call it wonky, but it's not wonky, is it?
It's not. It's quite ingenious, isn't it?
Yeah.
Do you want to know who designed it?
I'm looking at it and I'm thinking it's a Toby.
It is a Toby.
Yeah.
Anything that's a little bit quirky, you can guarantee Toby's been involved. So I'll do the bottom one first.
I always say Toby seems to have the wackiest way of seeing things.
He does.
And the way that I describe it is, if anybody's ever seen those German manufacturer adverts for cars, when the car comes in and then the bodywork comes off and then the engine comes to pieces and the gearbox is down to a colt.
Yeah.
Well, that's how I
Yeah.
envisage Toby's mind to actually work.
I don't think you want to get into Toby's mind. I really don't think you want to. So a bit of glue on the last 2 tabs. Pop that one in. So once you get going, it is really easy.
And because that drawer is broken down into 2 different dies, I'm thinking you can get maybe 3 drawers out of a sheet of A4, or at least 2.5.
Yeah, I would say so.
Yeah, so it's not going to take up that much cardstock, is it?
No. Right, so there's my outer drawer made. So I'm going to put that one to the one side and I'm going to bring these in and we're going to join these together. So when we join in, you need one opening, one close together. And then as you work around, right, you're going to make almost like a flower petal. So it could be a flower.
It reminds me of quilting.
Yes.
You know when you're doing a quilting panel and you've got all the diamonds
Yes.
to put together?
Yes, it does. So if I hold that together and then we spin, so you've got an opening and a closed next to each other all the way around. And then we're just going to glue together.
You know, just bear with me a minute.
Go on then.
I've just had a brain.
Wave is the word you're looking for.
I was going to use.
I know you were going to use the other
another
one.
word, but I thought
I could
no.
see.
What are you thinking now?
Can you remember all those years ago? You did a kitchen roll handle.
Yes.
and you could spin them round. I was just wondering, but you can't. I was wondering whether we could get it so that we could put a...
you haven't got much room in the middle.
No, forget that. Scratch that. It weren't so much a good brainwave.
We're just glad to see everything's working, George.
I know.
So you could tape these if you wanted to, or glue them.
You might be able to, because there's definitely in recent months we've definitely done Toby's definitely made something that's got a circular mechanism on it that spins. So what you could do is use the bottom of put the circular mechanism on the bottom with a piece of card, 5 pieces of card stuck together to kind of glue in the middle.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? And then you circle on either end. So I think you could do it. Just I can't remember what that die set is for the life of me. Unless I'm thinking of the safety deposit box, which slides and doesn't spin.
I like things with movement, yes, especially if I'm using them as storage. So I was thinking, for like a desk tidy, that you could put your paper clips, your safety pins and all that. Yeah. I like the idea of putting... Or even if you're a sewer. Yeah.
You got your buttons in one.
You'd get cotton reels in there, full-size cotton reels.
You would. So you could just pile these up with all your different colours, couldn't you?
Yeah, it's nice.
Great gift for a sewer as well, isn't
Absolutely.
it? Particularly if you did work out how to get it to spin.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Right, last one now. So then you get your petal shape. Sure I got the right one now.
It was
done that often.
It was a handbag or something where there was a spinning. Maybe it was a kit
with a handbag
where there was they had the handle. It was the hat box that you had the handle spin at the top.
Yes.
So you could use those. You could use those turning mechanisms.
Yes.
There's quite a lot of figuring out on that. Plus a little bit of probably trial and error, but that's what you'd use because that makes a free move in.
Yes, it does. So there we are. Keep pushing them together. I mean, obviously my glue is going to take a little bit longer to dry, but that is your box. So then we have little drawers to go inside.
I love the corner brackets on those.
So there's your drawer.
They're sweet.
They're gorgeous, and let me turn that around. So let's show you how to make those. So your base, triangle, diamond base, fold your score lines. Again, you can tape, you can glue, whichever your preference is. So a little bit of glue for me, and then one of these sides where you'd normally think the square is your base, it's not. It's your side this time.
Yeah.
So next one.
Nice.
And I like the fact you build this flat.
Yeah.
You're not gluing mid-air because there's nothing worse, is there?
I hate gluing in mid-air.
There we are, another bit of glue.
What an easy box.
Isn't it lovely?
Yeah, really, really easy. Be nice for all your, like your craft fairs and places like that because it's something different.
Oh, I think so. Have any of you got craft fairs coming up?
I wish. Do you know something? That's something that I really, really miss. Not necessarily doing the craft fair, but actually being able to go out to a craft fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And to see what everyone is making.
Absolutely.
Because they're always doing something different.
Every weekend that I'm off, it's a very rare occasion that I get a weekend off. There's never anything on.
Oh, Jodie. Right, now, there's a score line in the middle. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I don't know whether you can see what I'm doing, but I'm going to fold it on the edge of the table. There we go. I think we've cut these out to 300 and they're quite thick. So, you bring your corners up.
Oh, I like that they're not raw edged.
They're not. And then you put your little tab over the corner.
Like it.
It's lovely, isn't it?
Like that, yeah. Because let's face it, when these are being pulled out, you want that security on the edges, don't you?
Absolutely.
And especially if you're going to do it in maybe a grungy colour. These would be lovely.
These, couldn't you?
Be beautiful. Be nice done out of gold, metallic.
Cut a bit out.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay.
I do. Do you know, I think I'm gluing upstairs. See, that's the
I think every woman glues towards the chest.
Yeah. So there we go. There's your first corner. All in place.
I suppose the closer you are, the more purchase you've got on them.
Yeah,
possibly.
It is, yeah.
We don't glue out there, do you?
No,
you wouldn't carry anything out there either, would you?
No.
No.
Not if you've done your manual handling, you would. That's the first thing they teach you. You carry everything close to you.
I keep everything close to my chest anyway.
Absolutely.
I'm a Yorkshire lassie, so I was brought up.
There we are. So make sure you start at the top and you end at the bottom, and you know you're all straight then.
Nice.
There we are. Gives a lovely finish, doesn't it?
It does. Really pretty.
So next one. Bit of glue again. You can see I'm so particular with my glue, aren't I?
Oh, I'll just slap it on. Just get it on there.
Next one. So make sure you push in the side. There we are. That's it. There we are. And last one. Obviously take a little bit more time than I am.
You know when you're looking at something and at the back of your head there's something there that's reminding you of something. I can't think what it is.
I don't know what's in your head, Jodie.
A lot of time a load of garbage, but hey.
There's a pretty load of that in my head as well. So that is the box. That is how it goes together, and you've got those lovely outer edges.
Nice and simple, that.
It is
It
nice
is.
and simple.
It is. And then it just, make sure it's dry first. And then it just slots in. There we are. And here's the rest that we did earlier. Courtesy of Karen. Karen has a little bit of a gluing spree with these. So, the next bit now, we've got some panels to go on the plain edges. So I'm just going to work around with these. I love this card.
I reckon you can make them into a wall.
Off you go then, George.
So, looking at those two triangular boxes there.
Right.
And these two triangular boxes here.
Yeah.
We could stick that side to that one there.
Make sure I've got this the same way, yeah.
And we could flip that one over so the drawer came out there as well.
Right.
So you could have drawer, 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 and you could do them in a long line.
You could. Look at you thinking today.
Do you know what I mean? So that diamond and that diamond, you'd stick those two, but you'd flip that one over, so you'd have a drawer and a drawer.
Yeah.
And you'd do another one that would stick onto that section there, a drawer and a drawer.
Yeah.
So you could build a long wall, and it would go.
Yeah, you could.
You could, couldn't you?
Yeah, you could.
So you could do like I don't know, 3-4 high, and build your advent calendar that way as well.
Well, that would be a different way of doing it.
It would.
It?
Yeah.
Okay, so these are my side panels done now. One more to go.
I know what it reminds me of.
Oh gosh, do I want to know this bit now?
In Sheffield, we used to have a building that they called the Egg Box.
Right.
And it was the registry office in Sheffield. And they used to call it the Egg Box because the front of the building went like that.
Right. Wow.
That's what it reminds me of.
Well,
there we go.
I'm glad it was clean, Joe. I wasn't sure where you were taking it.
But you know when you're looking at something and the shape really reminds you of something, but you don't know what. It's the egg box from Sheffield.
So you could leave it like that. And then you could just pop the handle in place. But we are going to pop on these little handles.
I think they're
these
brilliant.
little patterns as well.
It'd be nice to put the ribbons around as well. Yes. Baker's twine.
Yes. Yeah, there's your bobbin.
Yeah. It's a bobbin, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is a bobbin. Love a bobbin. There we are. So make sure it's even. Make sure you've got the same gap on all corners.
And if you're using patterns like this, make sure your stripes are going the same way, because that would send me absolutely batty if you did them
absolutely. That's why I was checking as I was going round with the stripes. Are they the same? So I tell you what, no, we'll do all these first. Am I going the same way? Yes.
It would send my eyes absolutely wappy if you did one and one the other way.
Oh, we can't have that. I can't have your eyes going wappy today. There we go. So there's your second row. And you can see it's not that difficult to put together, and it doesn't really take that long.
No.
It's a bit of cutting.
I think because your actual draw liners are only 2 cuts.
Yeah.
Your draw itself is 5 cuts.
Yeah.
So you're literally looking at 8 cuts per section. Yeah. And then it's over to how you decorate. I think that's
absolutely
brilliant. Really good.
Right, so.
But I like that you've got all those sentiments in there as well. But the fact that it's not just a star draw box, you've also got all those bauble elements in there, the main star as well that you could have. I mean, that would look lovely with acetate behind, on the windows at Christmas.
I mean, this could be your whole decoration for the season, couldn't it?
Quite easily.
I'll just make sure I got that the right way, yes. So this is the last one now going on. I got that the right way there, haven't I? Yeah. You know when you doubt yourself? Quite frequently.
All the time, sweetheart.
Quite frequently. Make sure my stripes are all right. There we are. So that's the last one. And then we're going to pop the handles on. So your handle, this is your handle here. The emboss area is in the handle, so there's no second die to cut it with. It is all done in one go.
It's nice that they've got the little inverts as well. I like that.
They fit.
Oh, that's very snazzy, isn't it?
Around there.
Oh, he's a bit of a smart arse, isn't he?
He's clever. He is clever.
Absolutely.
So what I'm going to do, I'm going to stick that one first. So
out a little out.
Oh, sorry. There we are. And I'm going to leave that to dry before I go and bend it to do the other side. Because you know what's going to happen, don't you?
You're going to flip them all off.
I am. So I'll do one side at a time. And then we'll go back and do the other side. So it's really clever that it butts exactly up to the edge.
It's very clever, that.
Isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely.
It's one of those simple things and you think, why didn't I think of that?
Yeah.
So let's get the next one out.
He is a bit of a smart ass when it comes
to he's clever. He really is clever.
I've been looking at his desk while he's not here.
Have you really?
Yeah, and it's like, okay, I like that.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to that. Oh, where's my... Make sure you stick it on the right side. There we are. Press from inside. So take the other two out then. And then we can get them all done together.
Yeah, because if I just use those as an example to what I was rabbiting on about. So let me just pull that drawer. Oh, I can do it with these drawers here, can't I?
You can have all the drawers you like, Jord.
So, have some more drawers. Imagine these being your actual
That
liners.
could be your mantelpiece or your windowsill, couldn't it?
Yeah, so you can build... Yeah, like that.
If you've got a couple of children,
Because you
the
draw...
bottom row could be one child, the next row
Yeah.
could be another.
So you could build it up in a
Yeah.
stack like that. So your drawer went in that way, that way, that way, that way, because they're all individual drawers.
They are.
So you could build a whole long line of them with no problem, couldn't you?
Yeah. Look at you.
Mm.
And you've saved your star then for another project.
Yeah. I'm just thinking for all those people that missed out on those decadent drawers, because there were so many people that missed out on those.
They were beautiful, mind.
Absolute crackers, they were. Well, that was the first die set that I managed to get to play with in a long, long time. And by play,
yes,
I
you
sat
did.
down and did that joined one in the middle, didn't I?
The other thing, when you're gluing the other side, push it down to glue it.
Nice.
Simple things again, see. Hang on, is that all the right way now? There. So we'll do the other side of this one. Push it back.
It's nice that you can just pull it back though, isn't it? That
Yeah.
It's exactly...
It's exactly where you want it. And then press it down. There's a lot of thought gone into this. There we are. There's another one.
like it. But I think a lot of thought goes into all our dimensional stuff now. You know, looking at the stuff that we've done in the past month, what with the shoes, the train, you know, what other one, Christmas tree,
the balloons, the hot air balloons.
Oh, the hot air balloons.
We always try and get as much into a die set. Why have I not going on there?
I'll tell you something. I've seen something on a desk upstairs. OMG
I
is
know
all
what
I
you
can
were
say.
talking about. I know exactly
I
what you were
saw it
talking
this morning.
about.
I was like, oh, please tell me that that's a Crate and Craft launch. Because I want that one.
It's amazing, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
You are going to be so excited when that comes out. It is definitely going to be one that you've got to get quickly because I don't think we're going to have enough stock of that when it comes in.
I think they need to double the quantity to be able.
I think so
because
too.
that is just absolutely amazeballs.
There we are. Last one now, and I'm done. So, what do we decorate the top with?
I don't know, Alison. What do we decorate the top with?
That's straight out of rehearsals, that one, isn't it?
Well, it's going to be the star.
Of course it is.
It could be the bottom as well if you wanted it to. Right, I'm going to have to hold that in place.
Do you want me to hold that, sweetheart?
Yeah, because
then you can be doing your star.
Yeah, go on then, because one is going to ping off. Have that one for me, please. Pop these in. My little drawers. Right, what am I caught on? If they don't go in properly, it's usually that they're caught on the edge strips. So, for this one, we go in with the pattern paper again. So this will sit directly on top.
I need a bit more glue, man, please.
Am I being a bit rushed?
Stingy.
Mean, and I?
Yeah.
There we are. A little bit more on there. So this could be your bottom, but it could be your top as well. Then you have your layer of your holly.
I love that holly design in there.
It's stunning.
It's just, the berries just crying out for Nouveau drops in there, aren't they?
Absolutely.
A good old blob in the middle.
Oh, I think a little bit of ruby slippers.
Do you know what? I don't know what we used to do without the Nouveau drops.
No, me. Oh, do you remember you'd have all those pearls you were sticking
Don't
on?
even go there. I used to live.
Do you remember? I used to send you sheets of them up, didn't I? 20 million flowers. Oh, terrible, I was terrible.
Yeah, I don't know how we used to manage without Nouveau drops.
I don't know. So this is a little bit smaller. I was thinking it was a Verso layer then, but it's not. It gives you that lovely little outer edge, which I like. I like to see the outer edge. But then we have... Why have I got 3?
Because you're greedy.
I don't know why I've got 3.
I like this because, and I know this, it's simply beautiful.
It is. It is gorgeous.
Really, really pretty. It's just simple, isn't it?
Give it a good press. Put it down on the counter.
Yeah, just hold it for a bit because it's like iridescent cardstock. It's got that slightly plastic coating on there, so the glue just needs that little bit longer to pregnate into the fibres.
It does. But the other thing then, you could put this on foam pads. I'm just dying if I got any. I don't think I have. But this could be on foam pads. Come on, stick your tinker.
You sounded like my mother. My mother used to call me a tinker.
Well, I'm sure you were a little tinker.
She used to call me a lot more things, but I remember the tinker one. Well.
We'll stick to the tinker
Absolutely,
then.
Yeah, this is a family show after all.
There we are. So then we're going to pop that on top, making sure that we're lined up. There we go.
Do you know what? That is beautiful. That's
the
beautiful.
Last drawing, and there is.
It's beautiful.
Your gift box.
Absolutely,
it is amazing,
gorgeous.
Isn't it?
But it's so easy to put together.
Yeah. You know, we've had a little bit of a giggle.
Absolutely. And if you've never done construction before, you can see how easy that is, yeah? Drawers, literally, a couple of cuts, plain cardstock. Doesn't take a lot of cardstock because they're all broken down into little bits. They're beautiful.
It's lovely, isn't it?
Absolutely gorgeous.
Toby's done an amazing job here. So I hope you've enjoyed it as well.
Yeah, so thank you for joining us. Now, if you are a subscriber, don't forget you're going to get your 10% discount off of that as well if you subscribe to our Tonic Craft Kit. Now, we always like to see your makes as well. I'm nosy.
Tag us in your makes. Pop them in our Facebook group. If they're on your page, put hashtag Tonic Studios or hashtag, what's the other ones?
You got hashtag, we do at Tonic Studios, hashtag Show Tonic.
There we are.
You can pay in installments, so there's many different ways of spreading that cost as well. We have got ClearPay, PayPal, Shop Pay, you name it, it's all on there for you to spread the cost.
And everyone loves that, don't they?
Yeah, pretty easy. So like and subscribe and hit that notification button because this is Tonic Studios and I hope you enjoy your brand new Star gift box.